you can join me. Just sit yourself down. Glad you're here. Are you okay with the temperature? Or shall I open the window? You're okay. Good. It's been a bit of a funny week so far, hasn't it? You're feeling a bit anxious. I must admit, I have too, a little bit. Oh. Can you see that beautiful bird? Goodness. That's, I don't think it's an eagle. Can you see just up there, swooping? It's actually quite a nice fine morning this morning, isn't it? Possibly a kite with its wings spread out. Oh, it's beautiful. But it's still very cold, isn't it? For this time of the year, we were expecting some spring. Let me just move my mirror while I just do this. Just got to do some touch-ups before I get myself together. But it's just not wanting to warm up. In fact, the other evening I had to have the heating back on again. And you just wouldn't really expect that for this time of the year. Just get those little cheeky greys that are poking their way through. To give me a few more days before to do the hair colour. Oh, it's gone. I'm sure it'll be back there. Yeah, I must admit myself this week. I've had to remind myself a few times to just go with the flow. This to try and quieten the voices, the noise that sometimes we get in our heads, don't we? And take ourselves out of our head into our bodies a bit more. And just take the pressure off a little bit. There's a lady walking the dog. It's a lovely looking dog. This life can be so serious sometimes, and it is serious sometimes. It's certainly been a tough few months. So often we just get caught up in what we're expected to do, what we need to do, what we should be doing. Have we enough? Chasing always something, to-do lists, notes, jobs, tasks, projects, plans. And I'm just trying at the moment just to be more now and just follow the flow. That's not to say I still get very stressed, which I do. I think that's in my nature. And anxiety and I have known each other for a long time. Yeah, I know. Pop that back for a minute. Oh dear, that's such a state. I need to highlight. need this, I need that. But sometimes just watching nature, being in nature, listening and doing a few jobs. At this time of the year there's always a little bit to do in the garden with the spring flowers coming through. Let's open the window and see if we can hear any of the birds this morning. Sometimes they really do give us quite a sing-song, don't they? If it gets too noisy though, I'll close it, and if you get a bit chilly, let me know. Otherwise, just over there, it's just behind you, yeah. It's a throw, pop it over you. Yeah, I can hear a few. Oh. Good morning, Mr. Bird. But it's nice to see the spring flowers come through. Pop that there. And well, I am feeling a bit anxious. As you know, I just love paper. I love paper and stickers. And there's something tremendously calming about paper. And I was trying to journal most days, but in fact that became another to-do list. I must write such and such, and when you're working and juggling life and family and creative tasks and writing books, I didn't want it to be a task, so I just dibble-dabble whenever I feel the need to write something poignant or just share in my journal. As you know, I have my own journal here that I keep my squidgy journal, squidgy, with the clips in that I put together. Because I couldn't quite find something that I liked. A lot of them are hardbacked, which I like too, because it's still paper. But I had a journal when I was about 7 or 8, and that was a squidgy one, and I used to slide postcards and stickers into it, and notes and bits and pieces that I wanted to cherish, and it was just nice to have it and put elastic band around it. This one literally, as it says here, if you love paper, a new notebook, list to tick off and notes to inspire you, and thank you for finding the loveliest notes from me. I've written, please have fun with this book. I've deliberately not put chapters in any particular order because I want you to dip in where you want, when you want. I know. Write a few words, doodle, pause for thought, or build dreams. Write wish lists, to-do lists, or anything and everything. Pop notes in between the pages, like I did when I was young. Articles you've cut out, postcards and photos. If you need, stretch an elastic band around this book to keep your thoughts and dreams and wishes safe. Use your love lists, notes of me, just for you, and with a smile. So each chapter to dip into, let's just take this off, will help to inspire, hopefully. Is it just me that when you get a new notebook, first you smell it seriously how you're going to put that first bit of ink on the page, and whether you should get a new pen. But yes, each one is broken into bits just to write about, well, myself or yourself, being me, choices and courage, wise words and lessons, head, heart, kindness, positive pause for thoughts, thoughtful days, served with tea and biscuits. But at the moment, I'm quite into walnuts and some dark chocolate. I've been trying to be good with reducing my sugar, because a couple of years ago I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2. So I lost a couple of stone and blah blah blah. So it's just about making different choices now. Not the funnest of things, but you have to do what you have to do. Next one is lighten up and unburden myself, tap into my creative side, the child in me, friendships, plans, adventures and dreams, fills my soul for the love of lists and thank yous. And on each page there's, just checking my phone, waiting for a message to come through as well. I know literally we're asleep to those, aren't we, too? Lighten my life, declutter physical items and negative thoughts to make room for my dreams and my choices. I am not responsible for everything and everyone's choices. So you can just flick it open on any page like I do. But I've got my stickers, my scrapbook journal, whatever you want to call them, which I just adore collecting. And there's tasks to do at the end, just ideas or something to sow a seed. If I could do something different today, what would I do? Matters to me. What have I done recently for someone else that makes me feel good? This is how I do or shall deal with fear. I am positive and strong in these situations. How would I describe myself? It's like a little toolkit, I think, isn't it? But, and then there's lists and letters to write, and as I say, on for the love of lists, I do love lists. I could do a list for a list. List for a list. And then as you tick it off, then you have to reduce the list down. But then sometimes you get caught up in the cycle of it. So you're trying to do it to free yourself so you can concentrate. But in fact, sometimes you find yourself then boxing yourself in, don't you? But yeah, stickers, 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 stickers. Creativity, I absolutely agree with this. Creativity is my imagination at work. Pause, imagine, create. Write something, make something, build something, anything. Just create. Be the light. I am alive. I am here. We are here. Do you know what, on that note, I've been giving quite a lot of thought because I had a bereavement in the year, a very close one. And it really brings things home, makes you have a very reflective process of regrets, things you wish you'd done, things you wish you'd said. At the time you all think things are so important, and of course things are. But when someone leaves you, you realise that some of the things you got caught up doing perhaps weren't as important as you thought they were, and you should have reprioritised, because you won't get that time back. And for ourselves, I'm not going to get morbid, but I have said to myself, because I'm reading this book that I think I shared in another video, Kokoro, which is a bittersweet way of life. But if you had and you knew you had just 3 weeks left living, what would you change today? What would you do? I mean, it's quite deep and quite frightening in a way. But I think so often we just get caught up, don't we? Anyway, I love my journals. And this one, I'll just stick this little clip back on again. This one I keep in this folder with a selection of pencils, paper, and I'm not sure I can lift it up with everything just toppling out, but I have stickers and pens, happy stickers, which means if the weather is nice, I can just remind myself that I'm allowed to take a break and go out and just doodle. Be happy with things that make me happy. And of course be with people that are important to me, that make me happy. Just got to check. Are you sure you're warm enough? Let me just check. I was expecting a message through, but perhaps it'll come through later. I'll just pop that there for now. Oh, that beautiful bird's gone away for now. But it's a lovely day, and I have some work to do. I have my business to run. Spending time with those I love later on. But it's just nice to see the sun out a little bit. It still feels very cool from the window. But I think I'm going to go out and just spend a bit of time out there. And I also need to I know I keep saying it in every video, I feel I need to finish editing my book. I have got to the last chapter, and I just want to read it without stumbling over any of the words. And then absolutely decide on the title. At the moment I'm thinking The Sands of Time. It's a beach read. It's based in 7 days, but I don't know whether to refer to the 7 days or refer to the fact that it's in a warm location, a cove, a sunny, the sea, the sand, people, cocktails. I don't know which way to go. But I need to decide on that, as I'm doing it already. Another list, edit, cover, sort the cover out as well. Before I change my cap again and check on my pub and restaurant, and as I say, spend time with those that I love later on. But yes, I just need to move that book on, because I'd really like it out by, well, sort of the summer this year. Gosh. It's as I used to do with my grandmother years ago, when she used to sit at her beautiful dressing table, looking out the window, telling me about her foxes and the robin that used to arrive and sit on the fence. I haven't seen my robin in my garden for a little while. So, my plump robin that used to visit me every day, I must admit it's a different window, it's not this window that it visits, it's another window. But I often saw it every single day. And apparently when a robin visits your garden, it's someone that you lost visiting. I like that thought. Hello, robin. So, yes, I hope your anxiety feels a bit better when you know I'm always here. Alright?